An unlikely visitor from Europe stirred up a drama in Siaya County and has gained worldwide attention. The visitor is two-legged, but the feathered kind called an osprey. This rare wild migratory bird ended up in Lake Kanyiboli, some 6,000 kilometers from its origin in Finland. Smriti Vidyarthi reports that the bird is now in a stable condition after a period of distress. Take a look.
This is the osprey, a beautiful and rare bird of prey that's migrated thousands of miles all the way from Finland and Europe to Kenya. But when in Siaya County, it found itself in some trouble. And now it's at the Raptor Rehabilitation Trust, Kenya, getting some much needed medical attention. It was brought here by the KWS.
It came down normally like birds coming to prey on the fish. And that is the time when its claws were caught up the net and it could not now jump out. The condition now it was facing is not a usual one whereby people flock around it, seeing it.
That experience was stressful for the bird.
Well, Gadoni here is the vet in charge of taking care of this osprey. Gadoni, we've got to be very careful because the osprey is still in a very delicate situation. What action has been taken to make it feel better?
The bird has received fluids to manage the dehydration. We have also provided food in the form of fish, and that is a very positive sign because it shows that he still has his appetite.
And what sort of checks were done to ensure that there have not been any injuries?
The patient received a full physical examination of all the body systems, the respiratory system, digestive, skeletal system, and we checked if there were any fractures in his wings and in his legs, and all those showed that he is fine.
The bird has weighed in at 958 grams, far below the average weight of between 1.5 and 2.3 kilos for a healthy osprey. The species mostly breeds in Eastern Europe and migrates to Africa during the winter to feed. Researchers say the bird did not use the typical migratory route flown by ospreys.
We are seeing a lot of migratory birds along the lakeshore, not exactly near the lake, but outside the lake, around swamps, around irrigation areas, and even on sewages. And we think that especially this area where the bird was found in Imbo, or the Usenge beach, is becoming an important bird area that really we need to continue looking at really what is causing these changes.
Now communities are being advised to report any unusual sightings to the nearest KWS office.
Birds of prey are very important in the ecosystem. And they are used as indicator species to indicate the health of the ecosystem, because any effects on the ecosystem such as pollution, climate change, habitat degradation have severe impacts on the species.
For now, the osprey will remain here in the ICU and it will be monitored daily until it's fit to fly. Based on its progress, it will be released back into the wild around March when migrant species fly back to Europe. Smriti Vidyarthi, NTV.